What is going on, beautiful people? It is your boy Ace and you're back to the video, and today we're here and we're gonna be talking some ball, and I'm gonna be giving you guys my top 10 favorite prospects in this year's NBA draft. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to just click that subscribe button. As you guys see, we're at 525 subscribers and we want to get that number up. It would mean the absolute world to me if you guys can click that subscribe button. Only 1.3% of you guys who actually watch the videos are subscribed, so it'd mean the absolute world to me if you guys could help the boy out. Also, make sure to like the video and comment any recommendations or feedback down below. But besides that, guys, let's get right into this list. Starting off at the number 10 spot, I'm gonna say an unpopular one that many of you guys may not really like, but I'm gonna say Danny Wolf, man. Danny Wolf is 7 feet tall, 250, and he reminds me a lot of Nikola Jokic. Obviously, he's gonna get those comparisons. He's 7 foot, he's a fluid ball handler, and he can shoot the ball. But the thing with Danny Wolf is that he just looks like he's really comfortable out there in a center position. He could stretch the floor, which is a very valuable asset for teams. Teams need to be able to stretch the floor nowadays. He plays good defense, and he's still a young player. He played 3 years in college, but he's only 21 years old, which most guys who did that are 23, 24. He reminds me a lot of a guy. I wouldn't give him the Jokic comparison because everyone's going to give him that. Like a Hedo Turkoglu, you know, even maybe a little more fluid Porzingis, who can shoot a little worse. I mean, he can stretch the floor. He's a little worse on defense, but man, he is so fluid. He can hit step back threes. I mean, like, he is such a good player. He shoots 64% at the free throw line, which is a little concerning, but man, besides that, he is going to be a very productive player. He might not end up becoming a star, but he's still going to put in quality minutes on an NBA team that I think, in my opinion, would warrant him as being my top 10 favorite prospect in this year's draft. At the number 9 spot, we have Iger Demon coming out of BYU. Iger Demon is a very intriguing prospect as he is a 6'10" point guard who he has absolutely amazing vision for the game. He can play shooting guard also. He could play the 1 and the 2, and I think that this guy is just ridiculous. I mean, obviously he's a little raw, and he did struggle to shoot the 3 ball this year, but as you see in March Madness, when he was on, and if he can get that shot down, he is going to be an absolutely amazing player. I saw him play live in person. He is very fluid. Like I said, he has a very good feel for the game. He reminds me a lot of a Josh Giddey, and he plays like him, Denny Avicii, you know, those guys. He plays slower too. He has a good pace on him. He doesn't let the game speed him up. He plays at his own pace. He controls the ball. He plays great defense. He's really just a floor general at the end of the day, and he is a walk-in triple-double threat in my opinion. He's a guy that can go out there and get you 10 boards, 10 assists, and score 20 points. He is a very intriguing prospect, and he has to be on there. If he develops, man, like, he is going to be an absolute problem. He's still young. He still has time, and I'm really excited to see how he continues to grow, as he should be an absolutely amazing prospect to watch develop, and whoever gets this man is going to be very lucky. At this number 8 spot, we have Carter Bryant from Arizona. Carter Bryant is 6'8", 225, and he's only 19 years old. Carter Bryant, the thing about him, he might be a lottery pick, but the thing about Carter Bryant is he is what teams need to win championships. Every team has a guy like him, and he is going to be a very valuable asset in this draft. He's a 3-and-D athlete, and he is just a freak of nature. He's very athletic. He can do what he wants, and he is an absolutely great defender. He will come to the NBA as an A+ defender, and he reminds me a lot of a guy like Atari Easton, Tamani McClara, even a little mix of Aaron Gordon, man. If he can get the offense a little better, he's going to be an absolute threat. But even with the defense, like Tamani McClara or Kamara, as you guys see with the Portland Trail Blazers, his offense isn't even the best, but he comes in there and he locks up the best opponent's player. And if he can come in and do that, he's already valuable. But if he can get the scoring down, we've already seen his shooting. If he can get that scoring down in the inside perimeter, he is going to be absolutely amazing of a player. You know, we already know he can shoot, like I said, but if he gets inside the paint, can get that scoring, interior jump shots, interior scoring, playmaking, he will be an absolutely amazing player. But like I said, even if that doesn't come, he's still going to be a very valuable 3-and-D player in the NBA, and I think that teams need that, and that is one of the most important things in the NBA. So I think that, you know, Carter Bryant is going to be a very valuable player wherever he goes. I mean, I saw him marked at 16 in the Magic a lot. I've seen him marked around that 15-14 range, so it's going to be interesting to see how he does at the Combine, and if he impresses scouts enough to move up. At this next spot, we have Derek Queen. Derek Queen, like, I made a whole TikTok about Derek Queen. He reminds me of Boogie Cousins, and I will stand by that. He is Boogie Cousins 2.0, and I think if you can get that guy, that's just absolutely incredible. You know, he is such a skilled player, skilled offensive threat in my opinion. He can pass, he can dribble, he can post you up, he can go by you, he can shoot. I mean, he could do it all. He's also a capable three-throw shooter, and he is just an offensive weapon. I mean, it's hard not to say that he is an offensive weapon, and he's good on the defensive side of the ball. He can get you some blocks. I mean, he might get bodied a little, starting off, but once he gets his frame a little more muscular, he's going to be absolutely incredible in the NBA. I'm super excited to see how he develops. Again, he gives me Sabonis, Cousins vibes. I really like him. Obviously, we saw the buzzer beater hit in March Madness. He's a very clutch playmaker, and he can do it all, man. I'm excited to see what Derek Queen can do in the NBA, and I'm excited to see who gets him. I've seen him mocked as high as 6, and I've seen him mocked as low as 13, so it's going to be very interesting to see where he goes in the draft. I think that teams are going to fall in love with the kid. He's still young. I think that Derek Queen has a ton of potential to be great in the NBA. At this next spot, we have Trey Johnson from the University of Texas. He is an absolute unit. At 19 years old, he averaged 20 points per game on 40% from 3, which is just absolutely ridiculous. He's 6'6", 190, and he is only going to get better and better. He is an absolute menace on the three-point line. He's a great shooter. I mean, that's the thing. He is probably, in my opinion, I think he's the best bucket in this draft. If you need a bucket, he is the guy, and he is just a freak of nature. He's fast. He can move. And he's a dynamic player, man. He should be able to fill in right away on an NBA floor. I mean, he has some shines, or he showed some signs to be a great passer too. And I think that he is going to be a guy that continues to grow. And I think that he is a very smart player too. He can control his body, and I'm excited to see how he grows, man. He is just going to be a fun player to watch. And again, he's a very, very good three-point shooter. And the thing about me, it does concern me that, most of his scoring is from threes. So I hope that maybe he can get a little MIDI, maybe can improve as a passer. But I think that, when your guy is a bucket like that, you shouldn't mess with it, and you should just let him do his thing. And he showed that last year at Texas that he is actually a bucket. And I'm excited to see how he grows, man. Who gets him? He's a very young kid. He's going to grow. He reminds me a lot of a plus side Terrence Ross. If you remember Terrence Ross, who could just spray that thing, he can get inside. He's a very athletic player. If he can end up becoming like that, a little better, that would be an absolutely home run of a pick for anyone who gets him. At this number 5 spot, we have Colin Kneppel from Duke. If you guys watched March Madness, you could see what Colin Kneppel could do. Obviously, he has an absolutely insane jumper. He shot 40% from 3, while also not even being the number 1 option on his team. He can make his own shots for himself. He is a very, very good guy getting open. He spreads the floor very well, and he just has a great feel for the game. He also has a great floater on the inside, and I mean, he shot 47% on spot-up threes this season, and that is just absolutely incredible. And I mean, he has potential to grow as a ball handler too. Obviously, he wasn't the lead ball handler for their team. Proctor was, but man, he's a 6'7" player, and he moves very well. I mean, obviously, he isn't the most athletic. He is a little slower on the inside, but I mean, at the end of the day, he is going to continue to get better and better. He's still very young, man. He's 19, about to be 20. So, but at 6'7", I mean, 6'7" frame, being able to shoot like that, will be able to spread the floor. He's an off-ball nightmare. He moves well off the ball. I think he has potential to grow into a very, very good NBA player. And of course, I have to put Colin at this number 5 spot. Now, at the number 4 spot, man, we got VJ Edgecombe. I know I butchered his name, but he is just an athletic freak. He does it all. I mean, he can just dunk on you. He's a very good player on the rim, and he also has great defense. He is going to be an absolutely fun player to watch in the NBA. He reminds me a lot of Victor Oladipo. Victor Oladipo, if y'all don't know, I am an Orlando Magic fan, and Victor Oladipo hits home, because I grew up watching him. So, when you see a guy like that, is just ridiculous. I mean, he is a freak of nature. He can do it all. And I mean, he's just a fun player to watch. At only 19, he had a great season. And it seems like, again, he just has a great feel for the game. I wish that he would shoot a little better. If he could shoot a little better, he might end up like as a top 3 pick. But, I think he'll work on that. And I think with his athleticism and his ability to score, he is just going to make an instant impact on whoever gets him. Now at the number 3 spot, we have Ace Bailey, man. Ace Bailey is an absolutely, like, his ceiling is just through the roof. I mean, I don't even know what Ace Bailey can become. He has the potential to become an all-NBA player, in my opinion. But the thing about him is his shot IQ is absolutely horrendous at times, and that scares me. He should be a great scorer in the NBA, great finisher. Again, ridiculous upside. He can shoot. He's athletic. He can get to the rim. But the problem is his IQ on the shots just scare me, man. It scares me, and I don't think like I just don't like that. You know what I mean? Because obviously he has the talent. You know, he has some times where he'll be like, oh my gosh, who is this guy? But you know, I feel like in the NBA he'll learn and he'll develop it. But it scares me. I mean, it just scares me. But he is still going to end up becoming a great defender in the NBA no matter what. And again, he is 6'10", 200 pounds, 19 years old, or about to be freshly 19, who is just going to be a freak of nature in the NBA. So Ace Bailey is at this number 3 spot. Next up at number 2, we have his teammate, Dylan Harper, 6'6", 215, 19 years old, average 19 points per game. Again, another guy of ridiculous upside. His ball handling's great, and he can get to the rim at ease. And he has great command. I mean, he knows what to do. He's also a very good defender. And again, only 19. This guy is going to be an absolute stud. And the team that has the number 2 overall pick is going to be absolutely ridiculous. I mean, think about that. You're going to have the Spurs. Obviously, the Spurs have the number 2 overall pick, and if they draft him, that team's going to be absolutely ridiculous. He gets to learn from De'Aaron Fox, and I'm excited to see what happens in his career. Obviously, if he goes to San Antonio, he's in a great system, and I think that will help him develop. And I'm really high on Dylan Harper, man. But coming on at this number 1 overall spot for us is obviously Cooper Flagg. Cooper Flagg, in my opinion, again, has ridiculous upside, but he has the ability to guard 1 through 5. He can play wherever you want him to play. He's ridiculous on defense, and that he will continue to get better as a scorer. Obviously, that Cooper Flagg, you know, like his handle is a little like scary. I don't know, like his creation, in my opinion, like will he be able to create his own shots? That worries me a little. But besides that, man, he is one of the perfect prospects. I mean, his defense is absolutely ridiculous. He will be able to lock you up, but I think that, you know, you could work on his offensive scoring a little more, you know, getting to the rim with the handle. You know, obviously he can shoot the thing, but if he can work on his handle a little more, I think that's what will set him apart and make him a great NBA player. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to the boy, man. I went through the top 10. Let me know what you guys want to see next on the channel. It would mean the absolute world to me if you guys help the boy out. Also, make sure to subscribe, like the video, and comment any recommendations or feedback down below. Appreciate every single one of you guys, and hope to see you guys in the next one. It is your boy, Salman, out. Peace.